Okay, go right ahead.
Where's my text? Is it here? All right, here it is. All right. This is Dev Pirates Radio, where we challenge us all to push our limits and learn new things. Follow us as we create a game from from start to finish, detailing how we accomplish each distinct development task. Contact us at contact@devpirates.com. I'm Matt. And with
And
me, as
I'm
always, is
Pete.
Pete.
Oh,
Oh,
I did it too
sorry.
soon.
Sorry, my bad.
It happens to
I should
everyone,
have
I
let
hear.
you let it go.
Oh, it's all right. It's my bad. I jumped on it. I got a little excited.
All right. So for this last challenge,
Oh, challenge. It's
you,
Francs.
you were supposed to make a title screen, and I was supposed to design how we're going to design and do a mock-up of the levels, how
And
we're going to do
don't
the
say
level graphics.
supposed as though we've failed. Okay?
Well, well, I don't want to ruin the surprise,
Surprise.
and you just spoiled it. I mean, spoilers,
Oh,
man, spoilers.
damn. Sorry. My bad.
I
All
mean, now we
right.
just lost all the suspense.
Well, we successfully did our tasks. I know it's usually a gamble every 2 weeks, but we succeeded. So
Actually, it is sometimes.
anyway, so I will show first since
Oh, all
you've
right,
been going first the past little bit.
all right, all right. You show first.
Yeah, I will.
So let me get off your dick for a second.
Please. All right. So, um, this was my task was to take the pictures that Matt gave me and put them into a title screen. If you're looking at my screen right now, and you should be, I'm going to lock it
And
on
I
mine.
am.
You'll see that I've got all these tiny little layers. You can see them just on top of each other there. Anyway, so that I took the single image that you made last time
Mm-hmm.
and showed it, and then you split that all up into the layers that you built it with, which was awesome. Everyone should do that. Always build your pictures in layers because it makes programmers happy.
It also makes it easier to make changes.
Makes everyone happy then. All right. So, um, yeah, you can probably see here that this sword is actually a little bit off. That's actually not a problem, because the animation when the game actually starts, which is I'm going to show you right meow. See all the hills moving at different rates. Sword comes down, title comes down, and buttons come up, and then these are fully functional. You can highlight them both and hit start, and the game plays.
The buttons are fully functional. Fully functional button.
All right. Um, so that, where did that go? There we go.
It's a very nice intro.
This is beautiful. Okay, so let me show you what went into that just real quick. So, really, all of these individual things I had to turn into actors. So,
But they get paid so much.
well, they didn't have speaking parts, so I only had to pay
Oh,
them per diem.
that's good.
Um, so, yeah, each of these things is an actor. Each of the things that had to move anyway. And that you can see that they have those balls and stuff just sitting in the middle of each of them, and that just signifies that I use the actor class. And anyway, so if you were to just pull out, say, a sprite like this, it doesn't have all the actor stuff. I'm not entirely sure it was necessary, but it made working with the matinee engine easier to have them as actors. So that's what I did. Anyway, turn them into
Plus, all your
actors.
actors take up much more than just a surface.
That's what I figured. Anyway, so
actor is a pretty base class.
right. Okay. So you can forget about this director track. Hold on. Where'd that go? Open back up. Of course. I want to see my tracks. Don't tell me I actually deleted all the tracks. Matt, back to you for a minute.
All right, so let me share my screen. Select me as the screeny.
Done.
All right, so I was supposed to do how we were going to do the level graphics, so I came up with this inside of a cool pixel editor called Pickle.
Pickle.
What Pickle does is you'll have like this one tile right here, and you only work on this one tile. You have like select the kind of tile it is, and then it will put that out in all the different places. So like for this top row, or this bottom row right here, you just work on the one, and then it shows how it will look with everything else. So it's a pretty quick way to get a good idea of your base tiles. It only does one tile of each, and you can add more tiles you want. But as far as this preview goes, it only does one of each kind of tile, and that's for like a normal, like a collision tile, like top right, top and bottom, right and left. All the different angles. It's like this one you'll see has 3 sides. This one has 3 sides. This one has 3 sides, and this one has 3 sides. And then the center one, obviously, and then the one with all sides, and 2 sides. Every kind of variety of sides, but only one per. So if you're gonna get serious into a game, you're gonna have to vary the tiles a little bit more. But as far as like a decent preview for getting a good idea of what your tiles are going to look like for the base tiles, this is pretty nice.
It's cool.
So after I got those done, we've wanted to do this. The idea is to do it in 3D, but with like pixel art stuff. And I liked the idea that we did for the house, and so I was just going to do tiles for that. And so that's what this first one is they're about a 2x2 tiles, and that's like a 32x32 tiles.
Okay.
And so I was going to make them slightly 3D. So you'll notice it has like the little cliff and then the little ramp up there. And so we're going to do the way I did the mock-up is we're going to do these different kinds of tiles, and that's how we will design the levels. So this one has a little bit more geometry to it to smooth things out a little bit, and I think it looks quite a bit nicer.
Yeah, the edges are all better.
And so I think this is what we're going to go with. And so to do the level, we're going to do like they did in ye olden days and use tiles. And they're just going to be 3D tiles instead of 2D tiles.
Cool.
So that's the mock-up and the graphics and the design for all that. I mean, most of the time spent is more boring stuff, like doing the modeling and all that, and then the UV mapping. And so
cool.
Back to you.
All right. Well, let me just show you real quick here. So each of these tracks down here represents each one of the actors. So I made groups. I'm not entirely sure that I had to, but I liked the idea of each individual one. Each thing that was moving in a certain direction at a certain time and at a certain rate, I wanted to put at its own. So really, I just put each actor on its own. So we have the 4 hills. If you look right here, I'll click here, and you'll see where they start out at. And then you'll click over here, and you'll see everything shift over. You can see that. Can you see that?
Yeah, I can see that.
Okay. So yeah, that's what the animation steps go from and to. So when you click on, say, that one, you go over here and you can adjust it, and then it'll always jump back there every time you click on that keyframe. I
think that's the way it should be. The front one should move a lot more than the ones in the more background.
Yeah, and they do. I had them moving about double, but that was my idea, is that these front two, this would move twice this one, and this one would move twice this one.
Can you get them to move up also?
Sure,
so
like
from the bottom left and up a little bit, so it looks like the camera is panning down a little.
Yeah, that's a good idea, actually. Yeah, I'll do that. And actually, I could probably make them move a bit more, because if you watch this intro, it's in really far, so a little bit more motion would probably be good.
Yeah, I think so. I mean, you can see it a little bit. It looks nice, but I think a little more would make it look a lot better.
Yeah, and you guys aren't seeing it in full frame rate like I am. It's actually very smooth.
I don't know.
So
This
nice.
slick 12 frames per second is pretty nice.
Simmer down, simmer down. All right. So yeah, actually, I could do that real quick. I'll do that on next while I'm working on the next project. Oh,
I can see into eternity.
me too.
All right,
Okay.
well, that's it. Let's go over our tasks, our task list, our task master. So, Dev Pirates record. We're recording the episode now. I have to edit and upload it.
Oh, we need to do what we're doing for next time too.
Oh yeah. You were going to do. Oh, I don't have one for me. You have either the HUD or the death animations.
Yeah, I think I'll do the HUD. I'll get that working.
All right, I will get you the resources to that this weekend.
Thank you.
Well, we'll have an extra few days too. But what am I gonna do? Oh, I guess I'll do the importing the levels into Unreal.
That would be cool. You can even start doing building levels for us to test on.
I don't want to. I'll do a level to test on, but I'm not gonna do a level. Right. Level design is a lot more involved than just hey, there's a bunch of different various things for us to test against.
You can't just do random stuff in there. That's weird.
I mean, you can. Just stupid, as I'm saying.
Yeah, you think all my ideas are stupid.
So I'll do level tiles into Unreal. Yui, what are you doing?
You idiot.
Okay, so you're going to work on HUD. And I'm going to work on level tiles into Unreal Engine. Okay, so I'll write those out here. So Pete, incorporating new HUD GFX. And Matt is importing level tiles. Beauty. All right, we still need to write a smaller roadmap of the tasks. So we have some tasks in there, but we don't have all of them. And are you still there?
Yeah, I'm still here.
All right. You need to write a tutorial for creating an enemy. I'm guessing the Larvic, and a tutorial for the attacks. Didn't you already do the create an enemy? I sure I did that one.
I think you
did that one.
I might be behind. I wouldn't be surprised.
I think you're only behind for doing the attacks.
Okay.
And it's like
that.
I used that OBS video thing. That was nice.
You liked it?
Yeah, because it even records the sound that's going on in your computer, if you need that. But I was listening to music the first time, and I was like, that's probably not a good idea. I don't want to pay royalties.
Yeah.
And then let's see. I need to write the tutorial for HUDs for the HUDs. Now we need to work on tutorials for what we just did, doing the tile screen, and for the level design process. I'll just write a quick write-up on that.
Okay.
All right, Zombie King's on hold. Bloodbath's on hold for now. For Ride, I finished the background, so I just need to create the GIFs, animated GIFs for all the things.
Okay.
For Zone 3. So that's animated GIF for each of the enemies, and for each of the bosses, and for each of the cutscenes, and yeah, that's it. Cool. Just cuts. I'll have to do GIFs of all those, and then hopefully people will enjoy those. And then I have to just do one more zone, and then I'm done with the game. Well, there's a few other things I'm gonna have to do to tweak it up, but as far as the game part, it'll be done. I'll just have to do touch-ups and balance a little bit more balancing
I'm excited.
and bug fixes.
I still have to play your newest demo that you sent out to us beta testers. Alpha testers?
I don't know. I would probably call it alpha.
Alpha, beta, Kai?
Because it's not the final version right before launch, so I wouldn't consider it beta. It's like beta to me is the one right before where you're doing all your bug fixes and whatnot.
Okay.
That looks good.
Yeah.
Thought you're gonna do that later.
It's just once you learn how to do this, it's really quick. Once you got everything all in place, it's just
you've been getting really good at this Unreal Engine stuff.
You're getting real good at the art. Look at what I have to work with. It was beautiful.
I like it. I think I could do better though. I think I'm getting better. So
you're doing great. It's awesome. I think we're gonna do some good stuff. It'll be fun.
Yeah, I think this game will be fun.
Yes. Cool.
All right, that's it.
Sounds good. Done. Goodbye.